I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm going to start in the middle. And might as well begin with a couple of quotes. The first one's from Jean-Luc Godard, who said, "I believe that a story should have a beginning, a middle, and an end, but not necessarily in that order." And the second quote is from Marcel Duchamp, who said, take a dictionary, strike out certain definitions, change certain other definitions, and then go to the title page and write revised. So I'm going to be reading from the new, just out, revised edition of Me/You. And I'm going to start here in the middle where it says borderline case. Because it is, I mean, the title, Me/You, is kind of a borderline case. And what I want you to do is take your copy home and do just like it says, and write in your own words, like I've done here. But now we'll go back from there to the cover and explain how this all came to be. There's a personal angle to this. In 2001, Jonathan Middleton and I, we flew from Canada to Hong Kong. And we went to a conference that was called Space Traffic, which was organized by Parasite, an artist-run center. And it was a gathering of artist-initiated projects, mostly from Asia, Southeast Asia. It was an amazing event. There were a couple of Europeans and there were a couple of North Americans, two of us. And in the hotel room, there was a little bag of stuff like they give you. And in the bag was a notebook, a spiral-bound notebook. And so as I got ready to go out and do my 10 minutes on stage, I grabbed this notebook and I wrote this thing. And I went on stage and delivered it. And the challenge was that a lot of people at this event were from mainland China and from other countries. There were people who didn't speak very much English. So I didn't want to do like I'm doing with you guys, blah, blah. It had to be simple. So I went out there, I had my script, and I went, Me, You. Turn the page. Here. There. Same. Different. And so on. Self. Other. In. Out. Place. Space. And so on. Center. Margin. Well, now I've added my own little footnotes. Center, margin. Could be order, chaos. Place and space. It could be oranges and lemons. Self, another, could be dreaming, awake. And it turns out that actually there's a huge number of these binary terms. I mean, I can't get to the end of them all. There's just so many. Truth and lies, home and away, melody and harmony, life and death, so many, open and closed, rich and poor, body, mind. It's incredible, all these binaries. Now we've been taught actually that we're to suspect binaries. So the world isn't made of binaries. It's a lot more complicated than that. But I find that actually if you just get a lot of them all piled up together, huge, then they actually kind of topple over on their own weight, and you can get into another kind of space. So that's the book. I hope you enjoy it. Please write in your own notes in there and take it where you want it to go. And I will just say by way of conclusion that this is coming out more or less 20 years after the space travel. The world now is a different place. The manifesto about artist-run centers in Southeast Asia, it still holds water today. But the artists from mainland China coming to a conference of artist centers in Hong Kong, it's not going to happen. And so it's interesting to measure that distance. However, that said, on the 20th anniversary, it's noted in here, in the fall of 2021, there was a repeat conference that was produced with the original groups and a couple of new ones. It took place all online around the whole Pacific Rim. And once again, the Western Front was part of it, I'm happy to say. And so the beat goes on. So we'll leave it at that. Thanks for coming up. Excellent.